Hey, what up everybody? Stevie Reach coming to you with an eBay unboxing. Just got this in the mail last night. I came through. I bought this DVD mostly. A little shout out to my buddy out there, Sean Blackford out there at WWF DVD News. Put up a video. He was showing off the anthologies of the Attitude Collection that the WWF first put on DVDs back in 2001. These were reprints of the VHSs that came out that year. They just threw them on DVD. Pretty much basic, simple stuff. You just put the DVD in, it's already playing. There's no menus or anything, but seeing his video made me go out and I found this on eBay. Pretty cheap. It's one of the cheaper editions. I wanted to pay less than $10 and ended up paying $8 shipped. So here it is for you. This was honestly one of my favorite tapes that came out. Survivor Series was always one of my favorite pay-per-views throughout the years, and this is just goes 87 through 97. And my favorite Survivor Series actually is 98, and it's not on here, but hopefully we'll get that part 2 of the Survivor Series anthology collection. That for some reason they only put out the first 2 parts, and we'll get Deadly Games on DVD because that is a great tournament for the title. But basically, like I said, basically just pretty easy DVD. Just pop it in, it plays on its own. It just plays all the greatest hits of the Survivor Series. So that's about it. I wanted to give my award of the best DVD of 2010 to the Chris Jericho, Breaking the Code, Behind the Walls of Jericho. This was an awesome DVD collection, and I honestly, when I watched it, I thought it was the best documentary they ever did. So anybody who hasn't picked this up, make sure you pick it up. But just the other day, I watched a documentary of another DVD. This was Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen. There they are right there. This honestly is the best DVD that WWE has ever made and put out. I recommend anybody who hasn't picked this up, make sure you run out and get this. The documentary runs at least 2 hours. It's very in-depth. You get personality things on every members of the Horsemen. And you also you get history of the NWA, WCW throughout the years, because basically the Horsemen were the hottest thing going, and they tell you everything that they were doing and who they were fighting. A good little quick bio on Magnum TA in there. In my personal, just my opinion, Ric Flair was a member of the Horsemen that had all the prestige. You know, he was the champion. He was the main talker. But just to throw it in there, hopefully for this year, the Hall of Fame, we're going to get Arn Anderson in. And you might have known who Ric Flair was because he's a champion. But, you know, the backbone of the Horsemen was always Arn. Arn was the guy that he always... he's the guy that always beat you up before you fought Flair. You know, he might not have beat you, but he left you beaten at the end of the time. So when you fought Flair, the big fighter at the pay-per-view, you were pretty beaten up. You weren't at 100%. That was his job. He knew that. He was never going to be the main Horseman. He was never going to be the world champion, but he took pride in what he did, and that's why Arn Anderson is always going to be my favorite member of the Horsemen. So make sure you pick these up. Just a quick rundown. Got it off eBay. Best of the Survivor Series, 87 through 97. Best DVD of 2010, Chris Jericho, Breaking the Code. And the best documentary WWE's ever made, Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen. Woo!